I was taking a test, but my dad suddenly pulled me out. Before we left, he warned the other kids to get home fast, saying the rain was coming. We sped down the road. I glanced back through the car window. The clear sky had been swallowed by dark clouds. The rain could start at any second. My dad pressed harder on the gas. He told me to buckle my brother's seatbelt, but my brother refused to listen. Dad turned to yell at him. The car nearly spun out of control. We barely dodged disaster, but a huge truck blocked our path. With the rain closing in, Dad swerved off the highway. He urged us to move quickly. The raindrops were getting closer and closer. At last, we reached a shelter. Once we were safely inside, Dad told me the rain carried a virus, one powerful enough to wipe out humanity. He said he was the only hope to stop it. He asked me to look after my brother. Then, he put on a hazmat suit and left the shelter. Less than 10 minutes later, we heard a pounding on the door. I thought it was Dad coming back, but Mom shook her head. She said it couldn't be him. He wouldn't return so soon, and he had a key. When she turned around, my brother and I were already gone. We rushed to open the door. Standing outside was Dad. He was convulsing and grabbed my brother's shirt. I watched as he tried to drag him out. Mom rushed forward and tackled the man, but she was instantly soaked in rainwater. Her body started jerking violently, and soon she collapsed on the ground. I had no choice but to shut the door, leaving Mom screaming outside. My brother and I sat on the floor, crushed with guilt. Days went by, and Dad still hadn't returned. The phone signal had long since died. The shelter became our refuge, but also our cage. 5 years later, my brother was grown. The supplies in the shelter had run out. He couldn't stand this life anymore. I tried to calm him, but he smashed the glass. Pouring out his frustration, he just wanted to escape. I had no choice. I put on the hazmat suit. I gathered my courage and opened the door. There was no one outside, no food, nothing. I had no choice but to go back and tell my brother the truth. The only way to live was to find another shelter. But right after we fell asleep, the alarm blared. The ventilation system had broken down. I blacked out from lack of air. My brother dragged me outside. And just as we stumbled out of the shelter, a figure holding a gun slowly walked toward us. And that's my story. From The Rain, Season 1. If you're interested, go check out the full show yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.